as this group like grows, you're gonna be getting like a younger crowd, like different, ages and stuff like that.
You mean my
And I know
age?
how the I know how the young people think these days. They're on a fast track. So, if they're gonna come to the meeting, they want the meeting to be like up. Oh, it's upbeat right now, but they want to keep it in the conversation flowing. So if you gotta talk about the weather or something, oh, that's the other thing too. Is like, once we start the meeting, if it's like 10 people, this is my suggestion only, by the way. This is just my opinion.
We're always
If we
open
have
to
like 10,
suggestions.
okay, if we have like maybe, I would say a minimum of 5 people on the call.
Hmm.
When the call starts, we start talking business because that's the main reason why they got on the call.
Mhm.
We can start, breaking it down later on, like being like less, casual later on, talk about the weather or what have you. But once the call starts, we either asking questions, how this works, we're talking business, so to speak.
That's a
That
very
will
good.
keep them on the call.
That's a very good
Yeah, that will keep.
suggestion, and that's generally how we try to operate. Uh, we usually pretty casual on the open on the front end of it, but then when we get a few people in here, we usually buckle down and start talking about business, talking about questions, and this call is primarily a question and answer, open mic, open discussion. We don't sit up here. I know I do a whole lot of talking. Yeah, y'all just got to be careful if you get me started. Sometimes I have trouble shutting up, but generally what we try to do is find subjects and questions and things like that that people are having trouble with or are interested in or something that they needing help with. And a lot of times when someone needs help, we want them to go ahead and jump in here and ask a question because a lot of times other people need the same help. And they're reluctant sometimes to wade in and get their feet wet. And so, but they really are interested in the answers. So that's why we try to encourage people. Periodically, you'll hear me talking and asking if anybody has any questions or any subject that they need to talk about. Uh, and that is why is because this call is primarily designed. It's not designed for me or anyone else to sit up here and just randomly teach something that you may or may not be interested in. That's why what we want to do is keep the call real relevant to the needs of the people in the group and leaving it open mic, open discussion, and asking questions is generally what I have found to be the best way to do it. Uh, we do record these calls. I am recording this call right now. Actually, I recorded a couple different ways, and the reason for and I do try to post them on the uh, up on the team website in the winning team forum. I post the calls there so that people can always go back and listen and refer to them, and that way they also we have people internationally. We've got people all over the world that actually listen to these calls. Uh, I apologize for the last couple of weeks. I haven't not a couple of weeks. The last couple of calls I haven't got them posted to the website for a very simple reason. My recorder on my computer uh, has been stopping right in the middle of the call, and I didn't find out why until tonight. I've been searching, trying to find out the reason for that, and the reason for it is my hard drive got full. It couldn't hold any more calls, so I will have that problem fixed tonight. Uh, but right this moment, I've switched over to another computer, and that computer is recording the calls. Tony, I really appreciate you jumping in and commenting on that. I really appreciate your comments. Does anybody else have anything you need to talk about tonight? Questions we need
Yeah,
to address?
yeah. There's one more thing, Mike.
Okay, go ahead.
Tony, how does it sound? Let's say you came on the call, and then the response would be something like this. Good evening. You have reached the Winning Team System, an open platform where we try to answer all your business concerns and needs. This is Tony calling from Maryland. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
That's generally the way I respond to everybody coming in. Anyway, I let them know they're on the Winning Team training call, and on the website I do, I do list this call as an open mic, open discussion type training call. We do usually get into a lot of training, but that there again, that's a very good comment, and I think most everybody on this call right now understands that's what we do. But you're right, we do have new people coming in all the time, and we're having more and more new people join the team here, join the system. We will be having new people coming in. We invite new people every day, so that's one thing we need to probably take note of, and make sure that we're mentioned that this is an open mic, open discussion type call. We welcome question and answers. We hope to be able to answer all the questions. Uh, that's one reason we're a team, because I don't have all the answers. Reverend Dave doesn't have the answers. David Mincy don't have the answers. Tony doesn't have all the answers. But together, we do have all the answers, and that's why we're a team. Anyway, well, I appreciate those comments, Tony. That's very good.
You're welcome.
Go ahead, David. You had something to say?
Excuse me. I just found something and I said something out loud. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, your comments are always welcome. You know that.
Well, not when it's about a turbo.
Okay. Unless you got a way to make that turbo create more response from the team here.
Well, I've been putting out my domain on Facebook.
Okay.
I haven't I don't know of any hits yet. So.
Do you know where to find the hits?
Yeah, on Facebook groups.
No. That's not what I was referring to. But then, yeah, you're correct there.
Oh.
But what I was referring to, when someone actually goes to your capture page and fills the form out, do you know where to find that information?
Oh yeah, contact them. Yeah, it'll load them in the contact.
And you contact business contact manager in Facebook, in Stifort there. And if you go back there, you can see it. One thing you'll find in that business contact manager is, of course, you'll find people listed there that have filled out the form in your capture page. But the information that you'll find there, and I'm slowly trying to pull the screen share here. I think I still got the screen share running on this computer.
Well, you're still breaking up, Mike. And while you're running maintenance on that computer tonight,
yes, sir.
Reboot your internet connection.
Well, that gets rebooted daily.
Okay.
In fact, I've got 3 brand new contacts in here tonight that I hadn't seen yet. But what I was getting at is, in your contact manager, you have the person's email and person's phone number. Particular case on this one, if anybody's looking at the screen share, this top one happens to be a European number, so it's probably a little difficult to call that one. However, I have his email address as well. What we can do with that is we can go to PhoneVite, And in PhoneVite, we can create a new contact in there and then send them a PhoneVite
Phone
recording,
message.
a PhoneVite recording to their email address, where they can, they're gonna be. The system is automatic. If you're using the Skyfork capture page and the autoresponder, the way we have them set up, the system is automatic for you. But what it doesn't automatically do is it doesn't interject that little bit of personal touch that we would like to have too. We're high tech, but we would like to also be high touch. Not physically touching, but reaching out and oh, someone dropped away. I hope it wasn't me.
Yeah. No, it was either Rev Dave or Tony.
Okay, but what we want to do is contact, is make contact with these people that are on the that show up in our contact manager. Well, I just blew Skype from Skyfork away to bring up PhoneVite here. But anyway, if you'll send them a PhoneVite message, just a short one, just welcome. My name's Mike Lyles, and I'm with the Winning Team System, and you have just visited one of our capture pages, and we would like to know, if you have any information that you were not able to get off the website, and that any questions that we can answer for you, please feel free to contact us. I would like to talk to you. My phone number is 404-474-1457. Once again, Mike Lyle, 404-474-1457. And encourage those people to actually give you a call, because you'll have far better results if you actually talk to them than just strictly depending on the autoresponder.
Yeah.
However, the autoresponder is going to drip on them for about 3 weeks. And the good thing about that is no matter where in the world they happen to be, it will continue to trip on them, via email. So the autoresponder does its job. It's been doing its job for me. Like I said, I just noticed three brand new contacts in here tonight. And we'll have to follow up on them. 404. That's a local number here. I'll have to call that one for sure. I'll just call them straight on the phone. But anyway, that's my recommendation. There is to when you come over here to your contact manager, when you see someone new in here, make note and give them a call. Ask them what Tony suggested the other day, and I have incorporated that into my response. The 5 questions that Tony asked. I'm going to tell you them 5 questions here in just a second. They're right here. It says, what did you like best about the business? What did you like best about what you saw? And the next thing is, do you have any questions that we might ask, might be able to answer for you, right now? Do you understand how you make money? And do you see an opportunity for your business endeavor, or better yet, for yourself? And when would you like to get started? There's 5 good questions there that you can use in a conversation with someone. You can do that in a PhoneVite message. Record those 5 questions in a PhoneVite message, or if you call them and talk to them directly, or if you suggest to them that they give you a call and you leave your number and they call you back. That's 5 good questions there that you can ask them. And, you know, if they give you the information of that, you know exactly where to go and where they're going. So anyway, I'm rambling on. Has anybody got any other questions, or did I answer your question there?
No, I can't think of anything.
Ronnie, I'm not sure who dropped off a while ago. Uh, Tony, are you still in here?
Yes, I am.
All right, it must have been Reverend David dropped out then. Sometimes he gets people there from the facility where he's at and coming into the room and things like that. He drops out. He also is on a timer. They only let him have so much time a day on the internet. So, Reverend Dave, we're excited about the fact that he's going home Friday. He's going home, so he'll be back with us on a full-time basis then. Tony, have you got anything going on? I mean, anything happening this week? Anything exciting that's been going on, or any questions that come up that we need to respond to?
Hello? Somebody asked me a question?
Yeah, I ask you a question, Tony. I'm sorry.
No, I've just been keeping, in contact with you, Mike, on site.
That's always a
And
good thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to do that. That's very, very clear. No, messages are clear, all that stuff. So,
These calls are great, and these calls are a great place to ask questions because they're recorded and everybody on the team can actually benefit from them. But uh, you know, calling your sponsor, Reverend Dave, or calling me, either one is, or anybody else on the team that you might feel can help you out. Anytime you've got a question or a problem or a situation or a suggestion, uh, feel free to give me a call. I think you have my phone number. If you don't, I'll be glad to give it to you. Uh, I'll give it to you via Skype off my personal phone number off the call here because this call is recorded. But you know, or like you said, what you do, and you're calling, contacting me through Skype. That's always a good way to contact me as well. And same thing for you, David. Y'all know how to get a hold of me, and don't sit around and waiting till till the 2 or 3 days waiting on another call. If you have a question or anything like that, feel free to call me. Uh, we want to keep things moving here and help you keep things moving. How about you, David? Have you got anything that we need to
No, I
discuss?
don't. No.
where's Sandra tonight? Well, Sandra.
She, I'm not sure. I do know that she went to New Jersey for the weekend, and she may not be home yet. So that's probably where she's at. She was traveling for the Easter weekend to see family up in New Jersey. So I assume she's probably not home yet. I don't know if she was driving or if she flew up there. So.
Well, Mike, I don't have any questions right now, but I know how to get in touch with you.
Well, that's the best thing I can say is don't wait. Anytime you got a question or a problem, go ahead and give me a call. Uh, do you have my cell phone number? Did I give it to you?
What was that?
Do you have my cell phone number? Did I give it to you?
Yeah, it's 404 or something.
Yeah.
I have it offhand, but
okay. Well,
yeah,
I just figured say if you needed it, I could send it to you in Skype. But anytime you need it, go ahead and call me there. That gets me direct. That phone goes with me just about everywhere I go. So
Okay, that sounds good.
And I am always glad to talk and help any way I can. Oh, well,
All right,
David,
Mike, and
go ahead.
let me sign out for tonight. I'll catch you guys on the next call Thursday evening, hopefully.
We will be here Thursday evening and look forward to talking to you. And if no one else has anything, I'm going to go ahead and shut the call down and see if I can do some maintenance on the computer here.
Good luck.
Right.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good night, David. Good night, Tony there. And I assume David, Rev Davis dropped off. Anyway, we'll talk to you all later.
All right, Mike, have a good one.
Good night.